every day, the woman, she goes through hustle and bustle of life. And that's why she tries to achieve success in whatever she finds her hands doing. And today's world has gone beyond being limited by several limitations. And that's why you find every woman today trying to excel against all odds.
For 15 years, no woman sat in this office as a general manager. So I needed to prove a point. I needed to work harder to be able to sit in this office and occupy this position today. Ambition in a man is considered a sign of strength, but not so for a woman. When you try to become ambitious, it's usually being misconstrued. And as a woman, I cannot afford to display weakness. So what happens to me when it's that time of a month that I'm usually irritable or I get angry? I need to cover up a lot, because once I display any emotion, what will usually come out of the mouth of a man is that she's a woman, so what do you expect from her? And I've also found out that less respect for the office. I find that men are usually more respected for holding the same office and position that a woman holds. It shouldn't be like that. We go to the same university, we spend the same years in the university. We usually also work harder, I suppose, than men. Well, I may be challenged, but we usually have to do that because we need to prove a point. What a man can do and get away with, I usually cannot do that because I am a woman.
For a woman who has passion for journalism, what you find out is it takes your all and you need to give it your all. For women, you get into the newsroom and you have to contend with your passion and the fact that being a woman means that you also have other responsibilities to the world, to the universe. You take time off to make babies, to keep the home, and while you are doing that, your colleagues get ahead, they leave you behind. You have a home to keep and you have the universe to keep running. So we are limited as women by nature.
Women rising up for women, a shoulder to rest upon for ourselves, a source of strength for each other, lifting up our hands in unity, bringing our faces to the fore, making our voices heard, and building up a strong force together.
For this year, my challenge is in two ways. The first challenge is to help us as women see an increase in the number of women that comes up in our profession and get to the head, to the very top of their career. And the way I think we can do that is by becoming a mentor. So I want to challenge you, every woman out there, to say this year, say for the next 1 year, I am going to mentor a woman or two women. I'm going to pour myself into 1 or 2 women this year that I will see that I help them come up in their profession. My second challenge is about ourselves individually. I want to challenge you to be intentional about your own mental health. This year, put some time aside for yourself. Yes, you are busy doing this, taking care of you, taking care of everybody, trying to prove yourself in the place of work. But I want you to be intentional about taking care of your inner self, because it's what's inside of you that will help you to deliver what you have outside.
And some 1 or 2 of the challenges women, FRSC women faces in the discharge of their duty is one, managing the home from the family and the job, and striking a balance that one does not affect the other. And this is one of the numerous challenges we face in the discharge of our duty. Another one is gender inequality. We find out that as a woman, most of the time the men's force tends to look down on the women, especially when they are enforcing the law. You see that indifference in the way they are addressed, the way they are related with, and this sometimes affects their output at most times.
Together, we make a choice to take up the challenges in today's world.
Some of the challenges of women in the engineering profession is the gender inequality. We have underrepresentation of women. We also have the work-life balance for women. Some of the other challenges is victimization. We have also being able to use your physical strength in a profession like engineering is one of the challenges that we have. We have also victimization in the offices. We have discrimination in the offices where women have been seen to serve. But some of the good aspects of this is that as women, we need to project ourselves. As women, you need to be hardworking. You need to set goals for yourself. You need to see the vision of where you want to project yourself to as a woman. So on this International Women's Day, I would like to encourage women to go forth with your goals, set your goal, set your visions, run with them, and project in your career and see yourself at the very top.
Education is very important for every female because you are responsible for developing your children in future. So females must make sure that they plan education effectively. In order not to have pains while you are in tertiary institution, university or college, you must choose the school, the right school for you, the school that can make you happy. You must choose your discipline very well. Which profession do you want to go into is important. And you must carefully choose your courses that you know you have interest in, courses that you know you can excel. So in choosing your institution, you must make sure that it's an institution that is free from any discrimination of any kind. It's an institution that is very supportive. The lecturers are supportive. It's an institution that has both theory and practice. That is very important, and it's an institution that has a well-developed counseling unit, so that at any time you need advice, you can always get that advice that you need.
I represent Yinka Kenny Girls Care Foundation.
I support Yinka Kenny Girls Care Foundation.
I support Yinka Kenny Girls Care Foundation.
I support the Yinka Kenny Girl Care Foundation.
Support of Yinka Kenny Girls Care Foundation.
We project the unspoken pains of the feminine gender by breaking the culture of silence.